to the police is he engaged himself in what we call indecent assault. And how did he do that? With anointing oil. You're going to have that during the course of today's presentation. A moment after that, we'll take you to what the federal government and the Inspector General Police are currently saying. They say now that people must key into what we call community policing. And then we'll take you again to Iguoka in Wode local government area, where the people say they want peace, but if peace must return, one person has to go down by way of the current position such person is holding. And now we have this story too, which has to do with arson, where we went to Iguoka in Wode local government area, and this time around some persons angrily set a farm ablaze. You'll be having all this today due to the course of our presentation, Crime Watch Reloaded. We'll take a short break now. The program Crime Watch Reloaded. We'll be right back after this time out. Right, welcome back now. Let's go straight now to the first story here today. We'll take you quickly to Iguoka community in Wode local government area along Benin Auchi Road, where the people actually rode out to say, right now, enough is enough, and then indiscriminate sales of land have to stop, and then they want peace in that community. And currently they are saying that they want the youth leader, popularly called Okaigele, to go so other person can take over. Now, they are saying that if you must do any business there, there are genuine persons you must reach out to. Let's have that story quickly from Iguoka now.
Kekegire ni unyima magba ogwe ejogbina owi abuni mawe buni mabo buni mawe owo pa ire buna ime ikana no lahi wani wo ori gada mahana isota ni awe na ri mu be yin bari ruda eno wo magba won ta yin bitona kagele na ma wo no pa bari ma we no pa bari ti ma ho ma me yin bari e de na teme na ni ma mu eso mana bojo we ala si ajo we o bojo we e na ta ojo we re ba e bitonia awin yen pa o ge je police gwale ma ya kan o ya bi e tosi na no gbina no ma o do bi o ile ga o wa ba ga bi ko bojo we o ha ge kojo we ke ya o ha ge mu ma no ya gwe magbina onwe abu ni magwe manini wan mana we sopo pabare ke ge na pania o hagi magi yugo o hagi magi yugo o hagi magi ropa o ma ko ma no mi gwe bi to dwe ki o to na kin o akan ile molu ni awona o ma ko ma no gwe bi to lwe o ma ni mu ge fu awo
e ma ituti ayoba na bu ma ri na gwi ma nya na ti e hi ba ni ri abi so mu ni mata son ti mata ton ai ma hu da e gun na la ho na bu ri ma egbe o ma ma ri ma o so no so to ni wa to o me se
Judy was said the regime was okay, but this man when he enter everything turn around to bad. I pray for the both side that they should live long and peacefully, but what I have ever seen is not the way it was before. Let me take an example of boyhood. As old as I am now, I will carry wheelbarrow. I will go and fetch water in a very farm place. There's no well, no water. This man, he calls himself a victim. He made this village. But when the boy got spoiled, abandoned it. He refused to repair it.
For anyone did the second night, 4 years the work when I visit silence. It changes in the road, it changes in the better there of now. Go out, go into it, everyone know. Very fun, very in a part of that you know they will not. About I remember, sir. Put him on my over. Oh, yes, I'm moving your ass. I'm a money for me. Myself, I'm so. It's not about idea. When I can get any what they do say when I when I visit a silent, my whatever, my one no Kageli. I'll give my own my way for Kageli.
You have actually heard so many persons from Iguoka community there in the local government area, and then right now they said they will need peace, and we are the Chief Sunday Uwagbai, the Ohen of Iguoka village, and then Felix Imadomoyi, elder of Iguoka, Mr. Idausa Osagi, and other elder. Only many of them are currently saying that they want the youth leader to go down, so other persons can also take over. That's the Okagele of Iguoka. They are also appealing to the relevant agencies to please come to their aid. According to them, their land is now like, I don't know how to describe that now, but they want to recover most of this land back to the community. Away from that now, we have this other story. This one has to do with arson. It happened in Iguoka in the local government area. Today, we have so much of the report here, where a family currently are appealing to the police and other security agencies to intervene in what they call arson on their farmland. According to them, they had some issues with some persons in Iguoka, but they got angry and set their farm on fire. We hardly traveled all the way from Benin to have that report.
For the past 3 years, this month of March make complete 3 years, the community and the Enogi drive my mother out of this place. This farm belongs to my mother.
Okay.
The full farm will not burn like this. I can tell you for the past 3 years now. My mother have not taken cutlass and come to this farm, including me, to cut one of the plantain. So the whole farm get burned. It was last 3 weeks they called me, say, Sister Betty, the farm close to your house burn. I say, what happened? He said they don't know. They find out the farm burn, and the next day they now called me back, the one are together too burn. I say, so they went and put fire at the one are together too, even including the one in the close to the house. So sir, that is why I say that we must surely come to this place to video this place.
So who do you think is responsible for the burning of your farms?
The people that is responsible is those people that drag the land with my mother, that drove my mother away from this community. For the past 3 years now, my mother has not come to this place, including me, to cut one of the plantain or cocoa, to sell it and take the money. So that is why I'm here. So my mother choose and my family choose to serve Jesus. That is why the village and the Enogi team up together.
So what's the name of this village?
The name of this village is Umokwe, from the local government area. So that is why I'm here.
What's your name?
My name is Sister Betty Joseph Igareva. As I look in this place right now, and if you say you should take the whole video, then you will not able to get to the place. More than 10 acres is gone. So even the one that is bigger than this, we will go there now after the rest.
Be careful. So what was actually planted in this farm?
Yes, cocoa, plantain, ogbolo, kola nut, with pear, with cola, that is fruit. In fact, so many things was planted in this farm. So, sir.
Okay, I even see burnt cocoa.
Yes. More than, as we are looking this place now, it's more than 10 acres at this year now. So just because of this woman have decided to serve Jesus, me and the family. That is the reason. This is my mother's building. It's a house that the son was building for him. Then when he parked from this place, we enter this new building. So when the community and the Enoge start to fight with her, so we now rush to take her away. That is why the house is like this. Is somebody living in this place now?
Like that madam. You see father the same mother with me. So me and the village don't get clash. So as a small rich, I need not to join my sister, I need not to join the villager because it's only me. I have no father, no mother.
Welcome back there. Of course, I'm sure that for those who are watching this program, you understand that arson is a very serious offense. It's there in the criminal code, and I know that when they go to arrest some of these persons, they will be properly investigated and charged to court, and then the offense is, to be precise, is very weighty, because for you to just angrily put a house on fire, or rather put a farm on fire, or put any property, private or public, on fire, is a very big offense, and they call that arson. So we just assure you that we're going to do follow-up and let you know how that matter is going, because for now I got to know that there's already a petition put up by the legal team of that woman. Away from that, now we have this other story. This one has to do with two suspects that were arrested by men of the Edo State Police Command. According to the story we have here, two of them are specialized in breaking into homes, especially on Sundays when nobody is at home. But this time, one of them was first arrested, having stolen 15,000 euro, equivalent of 9 million naira, in a house, and squandered the money completely. And his other colleague also went to another. The storyline is that they went to a particular house 3 times, but this time, for the 3rd time they came, the guy wasn't lucky. He was heard by the owner of the house, where alarm was raised, and then was finally apprehended by the people. He now named this other suspect, who stole the sum of 15,000 naira, as a member of his own gang. Let's have that story quickly. The two suspects, Jasin Okeogene and Ikpomosa Osayande, belong to a gang that break into people's homes at odd hours in Benin City. Reports revealed that the suspects usually carry out their nefarious activities every Sunday when the people have gone to church. One of the suspects, Ikpomosa Osayande, who monitored the occupants of a house, stormed the house around 9 a.m. on the said day. The suspect allegedly forced his way into the house through the window when no one was at home, where he ransacked everywhere in the apartment at Iguoka near Benin City. In the process, the suspect stole the sum of 15,000 euros, equivalent of 9 million naira. The suspect allegedly took the euros to a bureau de change agent at the King Square in Benin City, where it was converted to naira. According to report, the said bureau de change, sensing that it was a stolen money, then allegedly gave the suspect the sum of 5 million naira instead of 9 million naira. The second suspect, Jackson Okeogene, was alleged to have stormed different houses where household items were carted away in Iguoka, unknown to the suspect that some of the occupants were at home when they broke into the house. But one of the female occupants of the house heard the suspect and shouted for help, and in the process, he was apprehended. Some of the victims narrate their ordeal.
I take my husband and my kids to school. I came back not up to an hour to pick something at home. At that moment when we were leaving, this boy that I arrested now was walking around our vicinity.
You saw him?
Yes. So my husband called him and said, who are you looking for that money? 6:30 to 7. My husband now asking, who are you looking for? He said they want to see a neighbor at the neighborhood. So we left. I came back to pick money at home. The same boy, as I was driving at, I also see him at the same area. I just drive out because I want to go and pick something at the market food stores. I came back, not up to 2 hours. I made that my burglary proof at the window was burgled. My house was scattered. Immediately I opened the door. The first thing that comes to my mind, I just ran straight to my room. Reaching my room, I checked where I kept money. I did not see it. I went to my children's room. I went to my husband's room. When I was coming out, I now saw the parcel that I put the money at the door. I started shouting. Neighbors, they now gathered. What happened? I said they bust my house. Just that's money. They bust.
So how much was the money?
15,000 euro. Ever since we have been looking for him, we didn't see him. Ever since. Till 28th of February or Sunday, I was at home. I had a call from my neighbors. They said, come. They've caught the boy that broke into your house to steal money. I ran down to the place. I saw him. They were asking him unknowingly to me that he was using charm. They now take him straight to his house. When they got to his house, that was when the OPC now find out that he was using charm. They now cut off the charm before he started confessing that he was the one that came to my house. This is how he picked the money from under the bed. These were the bag that the money is. Where is the money now that you carried? He said he has changed the money. Okay, where is the naira that he changed it to? He said it's 5 million. Where is the money? I now shouted when he said the 5 million. I said, where will you change it 5 million? Money that is more than 9 million. How will you change it 5 million? Okay, where is the money? He said he bought cars. He started naming the things. He fixed his father's house. He's building shop in his father's house. He gave his mother 1 million. He bought laptops. He did this. He did that. A bike. He was saying different things that he buy with the money. That he has spent the money. Okay, where is the mala that you not changed the money from? Because you have been duped. You gave him 15,000 euros, he's giving you 5 million. What is more than 5 million? That's how we came to this place. Vigilante now followed him down to the mala that he gave the money to. They now bring the mala. That's the situation that we are now.
Yeah, so what happened in your house?
Which is, they came to my house before. They come and carry my own theater.
Where were you?
I'm not at home.
Yes.
They collect my own theater, 233,000 plus Nokia phone. While on the 31st of January, we went to church. Before I came back, I saw my door open down. Go to inside my room. There's no, my big gem is not there.
They carried your gem?
Yes, the big gem.
How much is the gem?
It's 170.
Okay.
I now shout, say, who carried my big gem? Nobody. We don't know anybody that carried the big gem. Which is on Sunday of 28th of February. I'm not fully fine. I don't went to church. I'm at home that day. I'm inside with my children. I want to give them food. Later, you hear his son. Somebody just fed me. I just run out. Who is that one? Let me go and check. I just saw a boy in my room. And I hold
you saw the boy? Now you hold on?
Yes. And I hold the boy. The boy now started dragging himself. My hand even injured. Because I'm shatty. T4, people should come. My children now come out. I started crying. T4, people now gather. They now started beating the boy.
So you were the one that helped them to catch the boy?
Yes, sir.
We went to church. Coming back from church, we closed 10:30 in my church. Before I came back, we saw that our kitchen door has been opened. They passed through the ceiling and entered the house. They carried my laptop, Toshiba, and the iTel phone and the charger and house chargers for the phones. So I started shouting because that.
So how many times did they come to your house?
It's 3 times.
3 times?
Yes. The second time they came was February 12th. I was in the church.
This year?
Yes, this year, February.
Okay.
So I was not at home.
This 2021?
Yes, 2021,
yes.
On the 12th of February. So in the afternoon, I went home to take my children's dress that we used to change from school. I got home, they've already broke my house.
So when was the third time?
The third time was on the 19th, in the morning.
Of February again?
Of February. Okay. They came, that second time, they took money, 100,000. They scattered the house. On the third time, they came with a red car. The eyewitness in my area said that they saw a red car, but they didn't know they were doing something in my house. Okay. That it was armed robber, so they just passed. So it was when we came back in the afternoon, for that day my pastor was to come and pray in our house. We all went together to the house and we saw that they've already come also. They passed through the POP, they broke it and
they moved things.
Yes, they moved the plasma, home theater, speaker, everything from the parlor, all the electronics. They moved it.
The suspects spoke on their level of involvement. This man, so do you know him?
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes.
Where you for now?
Ring Road.
Eh?
Ring Road.
Ring Road.
Yes.
Was it the one you gave the money to?
Yes, sir. So
Eh?
good. Yes, man.
Did you hear what he said?
I hear what he said.
Eh?
I hear what he said.
What's your name?
My name is Abdurrahman.
Abdurrahman. Where do you do your business?
Ring Road.
Ring Road. How much did he give to you?
He don't give me any money, but he's saying him. But me no know the boy before self.
Okay, you not remember her again?
I know even now.
Okay. Where are you from?
Kewan Barak.
Kewan Barak. Now Kewan Barak you dey stay, or which village are you from?
Kewan Barak, I stay.
Wait. Now inside Barak you dey stay?
Outside Barak.
You say Iguoka.
Iguoka.
Iguoka for Upper Kewan. Okay. How many houses you don't break into?
Two houses.
2 houses.
Yes.
Okay. This particular one, how you take enter when you collect euro?
Window.
Eh?
Window.
So what will happen?
After that window. So
They not fence the house?
No.
Okay. What will you take break the window?
Wood.
Eh? Wood. Nobody there house?
No.
So what you can collect for the house?
But only that money not take come out.
How you take no say money dey the house?
I got a check everywhere not to see.
They check everywhere?
I check and I never know say that kind of money not to carry. I open up.
Yes.
I see another color of money not to come out.
Another color of money? Okay. 15,000 euro when you count am.
I never count and all this about I count.
Okay, now you don't even count am at all.
No, I don't count.
Where you can't carry and go?
Go outside Ring Road.
Ring Road. Who you can't give? Aboki. How much you can't give you?
Can't give me 5 million.
But that money now 9 million, 15,000 euro.
You not tell me like that.
You know what he tell you?
It's not 5 million.
Okay, now you say he says 3 trillion now. You don't know how much.
I don't know how much.
Eh?
No.
Okay. So what you can't use and do?
Got to buy one motor.
You buy motor. Which other thing?
Buy laptop and bike. Come this stuff finish.
Okay. So how much can you remain for the money?
To that December time. So I cost you to do December. So I see the money continue.
How much can you remain now?
Money not remain.
For the whole 5 million? Not to remain again?
Since when I buy, come make the money reduce.
Where they are booking now?
I will keep your since now.
Okay, you don't now you go show them where it is. Okay. So down at the first place when you enter, which one be the second one?
I want couple I carry a laptop and one telephone finish.
You still break into the house?
Yes.
Since when you started to break into houses?
My last test in the same time.
Who introduced you?
One of my friends.
Where are now?
We not there.
Where are they?
I don't travel.
Don't travel. How did they introduce you?
As the way they do the matter, so you get small thing, I can't pay now. So I say, "Could give me small thing?" Say, "Okay, me follow. I say, "Could follow." Could go.
So they follow on since.
And I later one time, me I follow.
Then you can start your own. How you tell they know say people not their house?
And for reach there, so kind times we all ask, "Who did?" If it doesn't nobody, we can say it's not theirs.
We're gonna first say who did. Okay. Then from there.
No, if nobody did, not there matter. Can't they do it one? They do it one day.
Which work you they do?
I be stylist.
Style. Which one be stylist?
Barbing salon.
Okay, barbing salon. Where you forget salon?
Let me get an Amoga get her.
Okay, you they learn or what? Okay. See tattoo for your body. When you join court. When you join court.
I see last 2 years.
Last 2 years. No, not lie now. When you join court. Eh?
Yes, don't
say don't take. Okay. You just a laugh. Like say they arrest you before.
Yes.
What do you do?
I don't do anything.
Why police come arrest?
My guy them want come arrest, so they come see me. Come get one this way they see from my neck, one shin. Bed chin.
Yes.
What they see from my neck, I need to arrest me.
Okay, that time they can't hold you for courtesy.
Yes.
Okay. They charge you or they pay you later?
They pay me later.
Okay, so you can't go enter another one now?
I could go enter another one, yes.
That style is when you do money not day.
Money day.
Why you can't go there do
if
this?
My organ on this stuff, all they do, all they give us. Give us work. If my organ on this stuff, all they do, they give us work. To say they say we my organ they know pass. Because people they baba F for them now, yeah, always and they baba F for that stuff.
Okay. So how you feel now today now? How you feel?
I feel bad.
Feel bad?
Yes.
Where they for arrest you?
Not for already.
Already? Now the police for arrest you.
Okay.
What's your name?
Jackson Okelvene.
Where are you from?
I'm from Delta.
Delta, where in Delta?
In Ughelli North local government.
Ughelli North. How many breaking and entry don't you?
Yeah, I don't do 3 breaking and entry.
3?
Yeah.
Which one be the first one?
The first one, now that you go side.
You go wait here, why it happen?
As a reader, call no, Popo. Popo, anybody know as an enemy, I forgot to say, yes, you know, the corridor. Carry plasma.
Okay, for now reach the house, now fence knock.
Yes,
They not fence the house.
No.
Okay. Now knock, nobody answer. It will say the answer, who will for sale now be?
If the answer,
yes.
we fit say whether we want fresh water or with the flower seed, the water say one plug flower. We don't know say people dey.
Okay, now just give any story.
Any story.
Okay, just to know whether person dey ask or not.
Yes.
So for that one, as now knock, nobody answer.
No.
What can happen?
So we'll call ETA. ETA the house. We'll call fan.
Yeah?
We'll call ETA there. We'll call Sadia. If we see money, we'll call carry. But if we not see money, we'll call carry plasma.
That's the first one. Which one be the second one?
Now see the same.
And where una for do that one?
Now see that area.
That area. So where you for they sell your things?
Now for Ring Road.
Ring Road.
Lagos Road. The people say they stay arrest this.
Okay. So this one, so how they take catch you?
This one, like last week Sunday. As I go the compound.
Okay, they say now they go house on a Sunday. And not take
yes,
go.
Yes.
Ah, why busy now Sunday and take they go?
Because Sunday now people take they go church.
People take they go church. Okay. So this one where they hold you, so how it happen? But they say if I go the house before.
No. Maybe not that because me I see confessing now we gang now 4.
Okay, maybe another person first go because they first go that house before.
Because I would say I first go that house, I for not go again.
Okay. So how they take on hold you?
So as I go, the compound just be like graveyard, just silent. Anybody know?
You just silent.
Anybody know just day.
Yes.
So as I go, I can't look around. No, any person, I don't see any person out there.
No signs, anybody.
No signs. So as I walk past the window, let me call 4.
You come 4.
4 for ground, like the woman.
You come 4 for inside the house or outside the house?
Outside, because the place now, the front now flat.
Yes.
The back they never complete her, so I want to pass the back.
Enter.
Know that I walk around. The woman this side already see me. I say 4 for ground. I do my tea. Oh me. Next day I like tifo.
Yes.
And boys, boy youth, everybody. Tea rock on that. Now so they tell you.
Now so now we say now woman you hold you.
Because the way we take 4 for ground, I know we will balance it.
Okay. Now so the woman take pin you for ground.
Because like say as I see the worker they come.
Yes.
All those boys for there so because like they see the look me so be this face.
Okay.
Because the woman you allow tifo, never ever allow tifo to finish. Boys everybody do.
Now so they take show.
Yes.
Okay. So as it be now, I be like say they beat you small. They beat you.
Small. They almost kill me. This man I not able to walk.
Your hand not they walk now. This one.
No, the 2.
Ah, the other people nearly kill you.
Both vigilante.
Okay. So how you feel now?
I feel bad.
Feel bad. Which work you they do?
Me. I first learned Baba before. That one for data. So as I call here, I call they see they do building and molding of block.
Okay, they mold block. Money not there. Who can introduce you to house breaking?
And my friend.
Where now?
That one don't run. But that day, they go down one house. Ronaldo vigilante. They go here, boy, now they take on the caution and they do not feel like.
So how you feel now?
I feel bad.
The 2 suspects are expected to be charged to court soon. All right, you have hardly heard that now. I'm just wondering there what those guys will be doing. But the storyline now is that the young man went with 15,000 euro. Of course, the Bureau de Change officials haven't noticed that. They really don't know, the exchange rates, and also noticed that that money does not belong to him. Instead of giving him the sum of 9 million naira for 15,000 euros, they now give him 5 million naira. Imagine that. But for now, Some persons have also been arrested. Some of the items he used the money in buying have been recovered by men of the Edo State Police Command. And not just that as well, the Bureau de Change official was also arrested by the police, but according to the man, he said he has never met the young man before. But the police need to dig deep into that so we can get to know how that matter will end. Now, we have a very big story here. And this time it has to do with a pastor who used anointing oil indiscriminately, and according to the police, he will be held for indecent assault with anointing oil. Of course, I was like, how? What is the connotation between indecent assault and anointing oil? But the police confirmed to us that he used the anointing oil in touching some areas, that is not supposed to be. And I went for that. Which area? Is there up and down? Should I be the one to say it, or I think it's better to hear directly from the pastor, where he used the anointing oil to touch. Let's add the story quickly.
What's your name?
Pastor Geoffrey.
Which church are you?
Assemblies of God.
Where?
In Eastern.
Where in Eastern?
Ugboha. Yes.
Okay. So what happened?
A woman was brought to my office.
Yes.
She said she has a spiritual problem and narrated many things like that.
In the church?
In the church.
Yes.
People who brought her, they were here. They were there in the church with her.
Yes.
She came to my office.
Yes.
And narrated all those things.
Yes.
With the way she was feeling. So she told me, I told her that this kind of thing, look at what it may result. Now prayer.
Yes.
Now then they said fight a spiritual battle. I told her that I will anoint her breast and also her womanhood.
In the private part?
Which she accepted.
Is it the private part?
Yes, in the private part.
So what did you now use?
Anointing oil, I take it to pray for everybody there. I pick it and
okay, so what did you now do with the anointing oil?
I use it to anoint her
private part
and lay hand and prayed.
And where again?
Her breast.
Breast.
Because of the operation.
Was it the two of you that were just there, or they were
in the office? Two of us.
In your office?
Yes.
Nobody was there.
Others there outside.
Okay. But they said that's what you do to so many women. Tell us that.
Not so many women. Some few people that have similar cases like that.
Some women.
And they didn't. The problem was
some
solved.
Women. Do you do it to men?
It depends on the men like me. If they come.
Have you done it? Wait. Have you anointed men's private parts, or because they can go and find out? If no, say no. Have you?
Yes, but not in this church.
Okay, not in.
Not in this church.
Which church?
Another place where the woman was telling the man. They said the man was he could not pregnant a woman, so she came.
The man came.
The man came. So after narrating the spiritual problem, I anointed his manhood and lay hand and pray, and the man body came up.
Okay, this particular woman now, did she remove her pants and bra, or
no,
what happened?
She did not remove her bra. Na gown he wear. So I only draw this thing and drop the oil and lay hand and pray on the breast too. Then on the private part, I take hand, also draw the pant because she was kneeling down. I now put oil on my hand and lay it and pray. That was all before God.
So what now happened?
She left.
She's 10 months pregnant now, and she's unable to deliver.
So, sir, to the best of my knowledge, if what she told me was actually the truth, nothing like this would happen, except if she's hiding anything. And there are some people in the village, the pastor, there are some people who carry belly for 3 years. They call them Igbe. I have a member like that. There are people who carry 10 months, some people who carry 12 months. So depending on circumstances.
But now they said the baby is no longer kicking.
He didn't tell me anything of that nature.
Okay, so what happened to you after that time?
Nothing.
They said they came to attack you.
Okay. It was last Sunday in the afternoon. We closed from church. When I was resting, I hear say people they find me for palo. I came out. So I say, where are they? I can't say they sit down. So after they sat down, then the mama was now telling me, say this afternoon, this young man and his wife, you don't know what they were doing in the room. After they talk finished, the man ran out. So I said, where is the man? What happened? As I was about to ask the question, I see this one and group of people, they were dragging him. So he just passed into my house and distracted the attention that we were about to discuss and begin to put things down and destroy.
What did they destroy in your house?
They destroyed my cotton board, my curtains, my lamps. So when they say he was going forward to destroy more things, they now...
Does your wife live in your house?
Yes, my wife lives in my house. It was when my wife said they don't want us to talk this matter. My members were telling the young man to cool down, let us talk this matter. They want to hear from the man. My members, he did not listen to anybody.
Why did police hold you?
The police hold me because I anointed his wife's private part. That is why they are holding me on my own case.
Where is it in the Bible where you are expected to anoint a woman's private part? And
in the book of Mark chapter 6,
yeah, what happened?
Verse 13, Jesus Christ said we should anoint the people who are sick and pray for them.
Yes.
In James also 5 verse 16, it's equally there that we should anoint the sick with oil and pray for them.
But you are turning the Bible upside down. Did they say you should
anoint
the private part and the
Bible did not mention that. Okay. I told you that it was her narrations that moved my heart to do that.
That means as a pastor, you are going against Bible. What do you think?
I overstepped my, as it is now. It's called, like what Lord said. I'm not denying. I did wrong. But I have no evil intention.
All right, you're welcome back there now. Of course, I'm just wondering, I don't want to say anything and I have no comment because that has to do with God, but all I know is that I've just shown to you what transpired there. But for now, you know that the federal government is currently calling for community policing across the country. And of course, the Inspector General of Police, IGP Mohammed Adamu, also directed all the commissioners of police, area commanders, even the deputy inspectors generals of police to also ensure that the aspect of community policing are hardly followed very strongly. Here in Edo State, we had a special conference on South-South community policing, and then the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Philip Shaibu, was physically present during the Edo State launch of community policing. Let's have that quickly.
The clamor for community policing across the country has been a topic of debate by stakeholders. While some say community policing is a welcome development, others moved against it. But with the recent prevailing security situation across the country, community policing is needed. Recently, the federal government approved the adoption of community policing as a community-based internal security management strategy to complement the Nigerian police in all components so as to allow the communities some levels of participation in their policing. With the approval, Edo State government swung into action with the training and recruiting of over 8,000 special constables to assist the police in the fight against crimes in the states. Governor Godwin Obaseki, represented by his deputy, Right Honorable Comrade Philip Shaibu, while commending the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, for bringing to existence community policing across the country, noted that Edo State government will partner with the Nigerian police to tackle insecurity head-on. He sued for more welfare for security so as to enable them perform optimally.
The issue of community policing has become a major concern and something very important to all of us now. We came up with a restructuring document, and interestingly, the then AIG was part of that document that was produced in Edo State. And that document today is the document that metamorphosed to community policing in Nigeria.
Representative of the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, AIG Zone 6, Zaki Ahmed, explained that the program is aimed at partnering with communities to deal with the issue of insecurity across the country, a move he said will address the threat of insecurity.
This partnership is aimed at bringing policing to the grassroots and the involvement of all to take ownership and participation of the very instrument of safety and security which affects all strata of the society.
Co-facilitator of the program, Comrade Issa Aremu, enjoined stakeholders to key into community policing with the provision of vital information to security agencies.
All the reported cases of security lapses challenge us to get organized as a nation so that we can put crimes out of the public space.
In their separate remarks, representatives of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, Edo State, Bishop Oyunude Kure, and the Chief Imam of Benin, Alhaji Abdul Fattah Enabulele, while commending the Nigerian police for organizing the program, noted that the program is long overdue.
I want us to practically support the present IG and the government so that we can make community policing a reality.
There is need for us to encourage the policemen to be deployed to their state of local government and state of origin. It is very important because they know the terrain better.
High point of the sensitization workshop was the presentation of plaque to Governor Godwin Obaseki by the Inspector General of Police, including some commissioners of police from the South-South geopolitical zone, including Edo States.
You know that if you are watching this program right now at this hour and you don't know where your children are, that means something is wrong somewhere. So I want to ask a question as a very strong poser. Do you know where your children are? If you don't know, then something is strongly wrong. It's on this note, I'd like to say thanks today for joining us on the program, Crime Watch Reloaded. Let's have this program same time, same station next week. Of course, I'd like to say thanks today to all those who have made this presentation very possible. My name is Festus Alenkhe in Benin.
EBS TV, Television Reloaded.
Introducing evaporated milk that contains all the nourishment of milk, including high calcium, 7B vitamins, vitamin D3, phosphorus, magnesium, and 50% less fat. It comes in 3-pack sizes, and the 60-gram pack is only 50 naira.
Hollandia Slim Evaporated Milk. All the nourishment of milk, 50% less fat.
Edo State is transforming